Hi, Year 5. Today we're going to learn what is a shadow. This is page 69 to 70 of your textbook. Your lesson objective today is to experiment using light, opaque objects, and transparent objects. Your steps to success is to learn how shadows are formed, learn why shadows are formed, learn why some objects show shadows and some do not, and learn how shadows change shape. So, we see there's a boy there. Let's call him Hakim. So, Hakim is playing outside and he sees something on the ground. So, at this box here, what does he see? Let's find out. It is a shadow. So, how come Hakim has a shadow? A shadow is formed when a light is blocked by an opaque object. So if we draw a path of light, so we go from the sun and it goes to Hakim, you can see it stops at where Hakim is. This is because Hakim is opaque. So the light from the sun cannot pass through Hakim. So this forms a shadow that is in the shape of Hakim. Transparent objects. If you look at the object over here, you can see maybe at the sides there's a shadow, but at the center, there is no shadow. This is because the object is transparent. When light meets a transparent object, there will be no shadow, or some areas will have no shadow. So, in theory, supposed to be there's no shadow for transparent objects. But because some transparent objects are still quite thick, you can see some shadows like over here. You can see some shadows from the water, and you can see some shadows here from the marks on the side of the glass. But at other parts, you can see there is no shadow. So, shadows can change shape. For example, Uh, this can be for many reasons. So for example, you can change shape of your hands to change the shape of a hand shadow, or you can change the position of the source of light. So for example, this over here, oh, if you have the source of light over there, you can see the shadow getting smaller and getting smaller as the source of light moves from the side to upwards. You can also see over here that if the source of light gets closer to the object, the shadow becomes bigger. So this one, when it's far, the shadow is a bit smaller. Then when the source of light is closer, you can see the shadow being bigger. Also over here, if it goes far, the shadow is small. Goes close, the shadow is bigger. Okay, now it's time for your work. Please complete the life worksheet. Good luck, Year 5.